Hey, I'm Steve Young. You're watching Bay Area Sports Wrap.
Considering this team has not had success in this tournament, how important was tonight's win over Oakland, and then can you use this as a stepping stone for the rest of the season, including this tournament as well?
Yeah, for sure. This is an important tournament for us. Yes, we had rotations tonight, but we also had very important players ready to play from the beginning or to close the game. And it is an opportunity to give other guys opportunities and have a rotation, but with the same preparation, the same mentality going to this game as we do a normal MLS game. Like you said, it's a cup that has evaded us historically in the club, and we want to win it for the first time. And it's an avenue to be in an international game with CONCACAF Champions League. So this is really important to us, and we're going to approach each game in the cup with respect and honor to be in it and want to get to the next round.
Near the end of last season, a phrase that you repeated was earn the right to play meaningful games. And through these good results, reinvigorate confidence in the MLS campaign. And now you earn the right to play against Sacramento Republic. So is that a similar message that you gave to the team after this big win?
Yeah, look, this is definitely about earning it. Oakland, I thought were better in certain phases of the game, first half than us. They were more aggressive. They built good pressure on us, and they made it difficult to play. Even though I think we had a little more of the ball, they created some better attacking actions than we did. So that's the beauty of this cup. I think there were some other results today that didn't go the MLS team's way. And you see that every year, and you see that all over the world in the cups, right? The FA Cup or the Copa del Rey or the Coppa Italia. So all of these. It's about the giving. It's about that. So that's the beauty of our game. Now, I thought our response was excellent. Second half, I thought we gained more control of the midfield. We not just had the ball, but we were more effective with it. We generated more crosses. We got more shots. And then Buddha had a great shot at their edge of the box. And so really proud of him. And guys came in and stepped it up that don't get a lot of minutes, and we're ready to go and got the result tonight. So Sacramento will be another big challenge. Will be at their place, right? So, I think I know they have eliminated us 2 years ago, and we don't forget that, and we're going to be very motivated for that.
How would you describe Nico's decision-making and composure, especially there in that second half when it came to making decisions with the ball?
Yeah, look, and Nico, he had ebbs and flows, right? One place, driving, breaking lines, and setting up others on the edge of the box, and should have had a goal. Yeah, he'll want that one back, and but he generated that play with just his ability to dribble, carry, and drive the game forward from the midfield. He's this player the center mid that can be a 10 at any moment, can be 8, a low 6, but he's an 8 now and for the future for this club, for this league, and I believe for the national team one day, so the senior team. I think he had some moments that just some quick that they got pressure on us and they're aggressive in the midfield. They had some good athletes in the midfield, and so there was some breakdowns there with Nico and his teammates, but you got to love his mentality. Like, even with mistakes, he's got courage in the next play, and that's what you got to do to play at the highest level. And he's got that mentality.
As a young player, is that just something that you're gonna live with? That ebbs and flows, as you called it. Like, you're just gonna kind of live that.
Oh yeah, you see how many goals like Holland misses before he scores, right? Like, it's just about moving forward. You see how many mistakes there are with. You watch like an American player like Pulisic with Milan, and it's just these games there's duels all the time. There's mistakes. It's just who can move forward quicker and execute the next play better, and so that's part of the game. And I think Nico has the mentality to always keep pushing forward and learn from the last moment.
Hey, Coach, between Nashville until now, how have you noticed the conversations maybe change on the bus, plane, locker room?
Yeah, look, it's a result-oriented business, professional in any sport, not just our game. But it's nice to get the result. It shows validation in the work and the over 90 plus minutes, which I think we've not had all the fortune go our way right prior. But it's just knowing that what we're capable of, right? So yeah, there's definitely a good reference to know what we're capable of. That we can beat anybody at any time in the league or in the cup. But regroup, and we weren't happy with our first half today. Could have bounced their way. Could have complicated the game differently, but we found a way, and that's really important. So the determination is still weather tough moments, find a way, and get a result is really important. So yeah, we'll definitely grab that, and but want to keep getting better. And it's about doing it one step at a time. So this game's done. The game in Nashville, that's forgotten. It's all about Colorado right now.
Governor Marquez, Televen, all the way from Venezuela.
Profe, buenas noches. Sé que ya lo ha dicho en inglés, pero me estoy en castellano. Nico se adquiere un jugador que impresiona a la vista, una técnica bien especial. La verdad que no pasa desapercibido quienes podemos por primera vez, por ejemplo, ¿no? Y otra que le quería consultar tiene que ver con los controles orientados, ¿no? A veces, si bien usted ha dado mérito a lo que hoy propuso el rival, a Oakland, pero a veces siento que un mal control, como que le da la oportunidad que se sume un defensor más, que te presionen, el equipo se puede arrinconar hacia una banda, le cuesta ahí un poquito, a veces con el sencillo gesto de un control no bien realizado, que por ahí dificulta un poco la labor, ¿no?
Por eso es la importancia del mediocampo. El mediocampo es el rival te puede poner presión, pero el mediocampo sabe cuándo venir a la pelota y apoyar. Porque cuando hay presión, ¿no?, a la pelota, hay espacio detrás de la presión. Y hay Nico, muy bien, que con coraje, con la parte táctica, técnica, cuando lo más que hay, lo más que venga a ayudar para salir de la presión. Con un tercer hombre o con él con ángulo, pero siempre perfilado para jugar para frente. Te gusta encarar, driblear, él puede salir en combinación, puede salir en dribleo, pero un jugador para mí híbrido, porque juega 8-10, 8-8, 8-6, tiene esa versatilidad y tiene una mentalidad muy fuerte. Hoy día no tuve momentos muy importantes y claves, ¿no? Pero siempre va para adelante, siempre como mueva para frente, siempre piensa en la próxima y mentalidad me da mucho confianza que él va a seguir en un muy buen paso para este club y para su carrera.
Are always intense about as local the derby as you guys have. An extra edge. This one you also given with John Fisher and the Quakes and City of Oakland. To what degree do you think your team dealt with that emotion tonight? And how much do you think it kind of permeated kind of the vibe of the game?
No, I think the guys were definitely up for the game. They understood the kind of the narrative or the background behind it. And we're proud. We're proud to be San Jose Earthquakes. We're proud to. We know that the players in Oakland are competing in a very physical and demanding league in USL Championship, and those players work hard to do well in their league, to one day be in the MLS, or they were in MLS. So that makes challenging. As like I said, referencing to the FA Cup or the Copa del Rey in other parts of the world. So we want to respect that with just being best mentality, bringing our best performance. I thought the first half, like I said earlier, I think we were performing with enough just anticipations, quickness, and they were kind of beating us in some of these duels, and they were frustrating us. But credit to our guys to stay composed and know that it's just a matter of staying connected and focusing on the next moment. And I thought we took much better control second half and got the result. So, these are hard games. These are super hard games. I think there was a result with Houston, Detroit earlier. Like anything can happen in these games, and you got to be ready. So, but we try not to focus too much about some of the things off the field. Just know that, respect that this team is going to bring their best. It's a local derby. It's another local derby. And we got to play with pride, and we got to play with heart. And it's not just about talent and tactics. It's going to be pride and heart that can bring our tactics or bring our talent alive. And over the 90+ minutes, I thought we were able to find a way to do that.
Just to follow up, if I may, how much did you think subs? I mean, there was always going to be a night where you relied on depth, but how much do you think the subs in the second half really kind of took the game up a notch for you guys and helped you take control?
Yeah, look, it's not an easy roster to make. There's a really important that weren't on this roster, but we try to have the right mix and match of giving opportunities and having experience and just finding the right balance for this step. Yeah, look, I thought Buddha starting the second half, pushing Jack in the midfield, which he does quite well in breaking lines. So I think that was a good spark, giving a young player like Buddha an opportunity. I thought Jackson came in and gave us good connection in the midfield, a little more control of the midfield in the game. Tommy Thompson, who has a lot of experience, came in, gave us composure, overlapping runs, and defensively, very organized. Jamal Ricketts, unfortunately, went down, so we had to make an adjustment. Paul went from the right to the left. Definitely gave us a positive spark, and it helped us win the game. And that's great to know that that we have the depth to do that. And when your numbers, you're ready to step up.
Luchi, congratulations on the win. You touched on Jackson Yule's impact very quickly, but I wanted to see if we could expand on that, because I feel like he's a player who has a lot of really good qualities that sometimes go under the radar and people don't actually see the impact that he has. But on this game, when he went in there, it kind of really opened up the midfield, allowed us to play more fluidly. And I think that when you have a player like that whose attributes aren't as obvious as players in other positions, maybe people don't really tend to value them as much as they should.
Yeah, no, Jackson is the reason why he's played so many minutes and had so many games played in his 7 years in San Jose. Is it 7?
Yeah, around 7.
And it's like he's played. I think he's had a role in most of the games, with the exception of maybe he was called on the national team, right? But I think he's robust. He's durable. He wants to play all the time. He wants to train all the time. Similar to Christian. Christian didn't get in today, but he's he was looking forward to the opportunity if given. But he's proud of his teammates getting the job done, and we could rest him. That's good too. So, but no, Jackson's our captain, and we have a co-captain that's Christian Espinosa, and Jackson's is really important in our. It's just the way he plays. He's grown a lot as a captain in his leadership. He's learned to be more vocal with his teammates, more demanding, and he's really maturing. So I still think he hasn't even reached his potential yet. So yeah, great mentality to come into a game where it's on a Tuesday. It's you're not starting, and he came in and showed just how much he cares to push this team and lead this team. So I'm proud of him to step it up tonight, and he's going to recharge the batteries. And I just talked to him 20 minutes ago, and the first thing he's saying is like, let's do this and that better against Colorado. So that gives you some insight about Jackson. He always wants to get better.
Hi, this is the voice of the San Jose Earthquakes, Ted Ramey, for Bay Area Sports Wrap. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.